Well, welcome. So I'm Bruce Workman. I started my career in 1971, working in a cheese factory. Quick story, I ran out of gas one night and I walked into the guy's house and he looked at me and he said, you're the preacher's kid. Your dad's a preacher in town. I said, yeah. He said, you looking for a job? And I said, yeah. He said, you'll start making cheese on Monday morning at 4 o'clock before school. You got it. Well, I did. And here I am all these years later. I guess I just want people to understand that, all cheesemakers work hard at what we do. And our job is not to give them something that is going to be harmful. Our job is to give them something that's going to be wholesome and taste good and have quality that it should be like. And we just want, regardless who cheese you buy, we want to make sure that they enjoy it and treat it right because it is a living organism. Don't let it set out and dry out. Don't leave it in the freezer, treat it right and it's going to treat you back.
Anything else?
We are not an automated plant. Like I said, we are hands-on. Our production day starts about 1 o'clock in the morning. You won't see much automation in our facility at all, except for our pasteurizer, which is push button. But other than that, when we make the cheese, we do open vats. I actually had enclosed vats for my son, and he says I can't do that because the cheese will be different from vat to vat, open and closed. So I sold them. We just like the fact that what we do and the skill it takes to run open vats and make the cheese consistently is our livelihood.
Do you have a favorite cheese that you like to make?
Swiss, because it's the hardest cheese to make. If you make an Emmental, if you make an Emmental, the way we do it, we take 8,400 pounds of milk, skim to the right ratio, fat protein, it's in a copper kettle. We have to cook it and stir it and wash it and everything in that kettle, and then we pump it into a wheel form, which weighs 180, 200 pounds. The next morning it comes out, it goes into the brine. It's 2 days in the brine, 5 days in the cooler, 60 to 90 days in the warm room. And maybe after 3 or 4 months, if you plug it, you might find out if you have something good or not, but all that time you've had your money spent not knowing if it's good, bad, or indifferent. So it's not like making a buttercross or a mustard. The next day you've got the analyticals and it's ready to go. It just takes time. And, I like making soft curd cheeses, but I really like the challenge of making something that takes the skill to run. I mean, I used to make Gruyere at Rothgase, and there you're talking 3-month minimum, a year better, 2 years even best, and it takes the hands-on and the commitment of you and the employee to make sure it's going to happen. So it's always a challenge. I try to work. I mean, I still know all the farmers in my area. Obviously, we go down and have a beer together, and we see them downtown, and I see them in the street. We're all concerned with milk price, like everybody is. We want to see them survive because without the dairy farms, I can't survive. And so we all pay a lot of attention together talking. And like I say, I've been in the business so long that I'm seeing farmers that I started with, their generation, their sons that are my age and their children now taking over some of these farms. So it's pretty cool.